Now, I've done a number of deviled egg videos on my channel. In fact, one of my most popular videos is my mom's deviled eggs. But today I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to make something a little different. We're going to make potato salad deviled eggs. Now, we're starting with 2 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes here. I boiled these up, and these have actually chilled overnight. It's really important when you're making this sort of recipe that everything is chilled. I really like it that way, to start off with everything really cold. Now, because we're going to be using these potatoes in a potato salad that's going to fill some deviled eggs, we don't want it to be super chunky. So I'm really going to break these down. And when we mix it with the dressing that we're going to make, they're going to get broken down even more. So it's not quite mashed potatoes, but it's pretty broken down. And I like to leave the skin on, but if you don't, you can take it off. So really, this is what I'm doing here. Because if you get them into this size of pieces right here, they're going to kind of fall apart even more once we mix them with the dressing. All right, there we go. Let's move on to making our dressing for the potato salad. So for our dressing, we're starting with 1 cup of mayonnaise. To this, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, 2 tablespoons of dill relish, 2 hard-boiled eggs that have been chopped up, the yolks from 6 eggs. Now, those 6 eggs are going to be the base for our deviled eggs. They're going to be our egg halves. So these are the yolks that came out that you traditionally would have used to make the deviled egg filling. We're going to use them in the potato salad. A teaspoon of fresh chopped dill, 1 teaspoon of celery seed, a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 small shallot that's been diced up, and 1 small celery rib that's been diced up. And really, it is a small one. You could probably use half of a regular sized one. We're just going to go ahead and mix this up. If you see any of those hard-boiled egg yolks that are sticking together, go ahead and break them down. All right, that's looking good. Let's get our potatoes over here. Get our dressing on here. And mix. Don't worry about being a little rough here. We want those potato pieces to break down more. In fact, if you want to, you could take a potato masher and really help it along. Now, obviously, this is going to be way too much for filling 12 deviled eggs. That's okay, it's potato salad. Put it on the side, serve it just like that. So I've got my little masher here so I can get down in there and, like I said, get those potatoes to break down more. So we don't have any really big chunks. But, you know, if 1 or 2 slip through, it's not the end of the world. Now I'm going to give it a taste and see if we need to add salt and pepper. That's pretty darn good. A little bit of salt. All right, let's get our eggs out here and fill them. Now I have half of a hard-boiled egg here, and this is not a tutorial on how to make the full-on deviled eggs where you have to boil the eggs and things like that. I boiled these using the 12-minute method, where what you do is you put them in the water when it's cold, you bring it up to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, kill the heat, put the lid on, let it sit for 12 minutes. Then you put them in ice water for like 20, 25 minutes so they're totally chilled down. Then they chilled down overnight. I peeled them, sliced them in half, took the yolk out, and now we're ready to fill them with our potato salad. Now, because our potato salad is kind of mushed up, I'm able to use a bag here filled with some of the mixture, and that's how we're going to fill it. If you don't want to do it this way, you just want to use spoons, go ahead. We're just going to get a nice bit of filling in there, just like that. That's how easy it is. I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of these, and then we will have a taste. So here we are. I've got some of our potato salad deviled eggs. Put a little bit of fresh chives on top because that goes really well with potato salad, and we've got potato salad and an egg here. There we go. It's like you think you're biting into a deviled egg, and then you get that familiar potato salad taste. This is just really a fun way to serve an appetizer that people are familiar with in two different ways. They're familiar with deviled eggs, they're familiar with potato salad. Combining them, just fantastic.